What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Hat Talk Live. It is Thursday night, October the 2nd, 2025, and we are live. Welcome in, everybody. What a great crowd of people I already seeing in here joining in. Charisma, as always, seems to be the first one each and every week that he would join in. Jesse's in the house after a little bit of a hiatus, putting up the fingers. Shelly is in here, one of Charisma's Charismites. Joshua is in here, says he's not ready for this one. Andres Godinez, loyal, watching every single week. Breslin in the house, putting up the fingers. Joseph Anderson also putting up the ones. Cheeto has been here since day fucking one. Cheeto has been here since day one. He has been through the entire ride, 3.5 years, 44 months. He has been here the whole time. Dwayne, another one of Charismites. Mr. 3D, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. Dan Josh, he's going to take care of my Yankee score updates tonight. Poncho in here. Appreciate him being here, putting the fingers up. Doreen also in here, putting the fingers up. Let's see. Lactastic in here. Got an industrial sized box of tissues ready. Rocky Salgado putting up the ones. A great crowd already. Carolyn is in here also. Appreciate her being in here. Jamie in the house. Yo, yo, yo. Cheeto again. Yep, there you go. Cheeto with the ones. Jenny Wilson, welcome back. My Vanna, she's in the house tonight. Appreciate her being here tonight. Alex Z putting up the fingers. Jonah, we got long. It keeps going and going. Keith Keller in the house. Welcome in, everybody. Well, let's start how we always do, right? Let's just start this the way we always do. Last Friday's drop, flight risk. Let's hear your thoughts. So before I start talking about it, did you guys cop? Did you not? I already know the results anyway, pretty much. But go ahead and tell me in the chat. Did you grab this one? Did you not? We had a great Friday drop show last Friday. I also had a reel that performed pretty well last Friday as well, better than other reels. Carry on. Nice. I thought the zipper pouch was very creative. Very, I like that touch. That was something creative and cool. I think it is very, it's Freddie's in the house too. We will be in soon, Freddie. We will be in soon. I promise. Been busy, a little bit busy lately. All wool was kind of a deterrent for some people. That was one of the cons on this one. Some people in the warmer climates probably aren't going to rock a wool hat as much. Nice, I like how they did the new snaps. The new snaps is pretty cool with the Goran new branding on the back there. That's pretty nice. Terry cloth sweatband on the interior, beige. And then I never quite figured out what these, little snappy things on here. But I think it has something to do with like the flight kind of thing. Like it probably has something to do with like some kind of like flight suit or some shit like that. Got a little bit of corduroy, a little lime green corduroy on each side there. And then just a nice fall colorway like this. I mean, when you think fall, like when you look at this hat, this would definitely be a fall colorway hat. Tans and browns and oranges. I mean, like you think of those types of colors when you think of fall. So carry on, kangaroo patch, nice, something different with the backing of this patch too. I'm not quite sure what that material was. I'm sure it has something to do with maybe like a nice carry-on bag or something. But again, the zipper thing, a little extra. A lot of people they were going crazy for this. I think they liked it. There was a lot of people looking for it after it sold out. I did see that as well. And also want to point out too, I got you on the back embroidered on there. So we'll see what people are saying about this. Let's see. We're going back. Dan Josh, don't have it yet, but bought it. He's hyped for it. Yeah, I think he was on the fence too. He was messaging me late. He was like, I don't know if I want to wait till next week, whatever. Joshua was in here on the Friday drop show. He originally said, I'm not getting it. And then his wife told him to get it. He said he wasn't going to get it because of the wool in the South. Again, that's exactly what I just said. It's not your warm weather. Lactastic has a new condom storage device. Hey, grab them when you need them. Jenny Wilson cop for the first one in a while. I think that's a trend. Ireland in the house putting up the fingers as well. Dan Josh up north, he says, yeah, he'll get some wear out of this one. Charisma likes the hat because he can be sneaky. He'll sneak some stuff in there probably. Santiago purchased. He says he's waiting to get his. And Breslin, let's see what he's saying here. Cool. Feels like the patch stands out too much for him. I heard some people saying that too. I mean, it does pop off a little bit more than a normal patch, of course, because it does have that. Almost puked in my mouth right there. Was that a sign of something to come? Zipper pocket there, like it does pop off a little bit more, but I don't know if it's as noticeable. Maybe, I don't know. If you're watching the Friday Drop show, then you probably could have made your better judgment. I think he probably was in here, but whatever. You bought it, you liked it, buy it if you like it. That's all I ever say. So many comments tonight. Everybody's on fire tonight. So many people in here. He's gonna put wet fruits in mine, grapes and whatnot. Oh my God. Joseph Anderson missed it. You stayed on the fence too long. Yeah, you can't do that. Charisma with the 20 bomb. We the ones forever. I wonder if he did that on purpose or if he just spelled it wrong. Forever or forevers is. Appreciate Charisma with the 20 bomb. Jamie's also saying that he got it. Lactastic says he lives in Minneapolis. The wool will come in handy in just a couple of weeks. Yeah, it's going to get cold soon. So, but there you go. That is my final Friday Drop review that I'll do on this show. That's it. That's the final Friday Drop review that I'm going to be doing. Done. So I know that I'm not going to get out of here without answering questions. I know that I'm not going to get out of here without talking about a lot. To be honest, there's not a lot that I can really talk about. I'm going to talk about a few things. Please don't message me. I'm not putting anything in writing. I've learned that lesson throughout this. I learned that lesson a long fucking time ago. So if you text me or anything asking me why or, what happened, I'm not answering you. It's just going to be that way. In fact, I'm going to put this up here for a good portion of the show tonight, because after tonight, I probably won't be on social media too much. So if you don't have my phone number already, and if you do, I'm kind of not taking calls right now. But like, if you got my phone number, fine. I mean, like, the people who I've talked to already pretty much are basically who I will probably continue to talk to. Did return some calls and stuff yesterday. But if you want to contact me, you can send an email to hattalklive1@gmail.com. This is not how I wanted this to go down. I mean, I'll say that this was not how I envisioned this ending. I will start back at the beginning, and I will say, if you've watched the show, you probably heard me say this before. My, only intention in all of this throughout this was to get a remote job out of the company. I wanted to work remotely for Gorn. And that was something that just was never in the cards, apparently, because I just wasn't what they wanted, in their opinion. I applied many times, and I never even got an interview, to be honest. I applied to many different positions, probably even up to a dozen or more, and I never got an interview, never a call, nothing. So it was pretty clear, like, where I stood. I was never going to get to sit at the table. That was, I gave up that dream probably a long time ago. I mean, always hold out hope. Not to be completely negative all the time. I held out hope, but as time went on, I started to see the picture that what didn't have me in it. Throughout the course of this year, you've heard me mention that it's been very difficult. On January 8th, I was threatened that they were going to pull the money for this show. And that's a fact. That's a fact. So if you want, your guys are fact checking out there. That's a fact. I was January 8th, had that meeting. And I lived day to day, week to week, month to month, every day waiting to hear back, because it was always, these meetings always seemed to go with, well, we'll talk to you in a couple of weeks, or we'll talk to you next week. Well, in that case, January 8th turned into July. I didn't hear anything until July, which was great. Again, I sustained and, I overcame that day when they said they were going to pull my money. I basically stood up for myself and I said, okay, well, Hat Talk Live is done that day because I don't work for free. I did that in 2023. I worked for free for 5 months without getting paid. Fact checking. we don't, I mean, again, I'm not going to go into super details, but the past 3 months, it became clearly evident that they were just gunning for me. The little bit of money that they were paying me to do this was, which that little bit of money to some people would probably piss them off a ton if they knew what I was getting. Um, and on a side note, I know there's going to be a party that I'm gone, but I just want you to, while you're celebrating, just want you to think about that I made it 25 more months than you did. So while you're still waiting for that email 2 weeks later, remember that one, guys? Yeah. Okay. So while you're celebrating over there, I just want you to, I was getting paid for 25 more months than you did, just so you know. So yeah, it became very apparent that what was happening. What you saw in September with the codes and everything was basically do or die. It was do or die. It was prove it or be done. They gave me the 10% off codes for all of you to use. And again, in all fairness, I hadn't seen any sales because I hadn't had a code in so long. So I didn't know how sales were going. I had a feeling that this year the temperature had cooled off because, in my opinion, the 9 months of Friday drops had not been very impressive, in my opinion, and many of your opinions as well. Definitely not as impressive as 2024, to say the least. Which, when things were going great in 2024, I got no kickback of anything. Everything was fine. Nobody was trying to mess with me or anything. Everything was going good. You don't hear anything. Crickets. But once things are going bad, somebody's got to take the fall. Somebody's got to take the blame, right? Every time. So, again, I didn't see the sales. I didn't realize how bad it was. I mean, what I used to do on Fridays, it was like half now. And that wasn't good enough. I was basically told I'm not good enough. Actually, the words were, "You're not worth it." That was straight from the top. On a meeting, just, "You're not worth it." These people, the Hat Talk Army, will buy those hats regardless of you sitting here or not. Okay. So that wasn't the end. But as you know, in the past few weeks, I haven't really hidden it too much that we were headed in this direction. I pretty much teased it pretty well. It hasn't been like this isn't like a major development here. I got to be a little bit, tactful tonight, what I say. So, I had a meeting yesterday and it was just more of the same. And that was pretty much the end. I know my worth. I know my value. And I think that each and every one of you out there should know your worth and should know your value too. And you should never let anybody tell you that you're not worth it. If you're at a job and somebody ever says that to you, you should be looking for a new job immediately. Because I don't know anybody in this world who would want to work in a place where they're not valued or made to feel that way. And I've been made to feel that way before too. It's not, and this is not just sour grapes, and this isn't me being, oh, I'm only upset. Look, I couldn't sit here in front of you and tell you that I didn't. Oh, I'm completely. I hate the company. I hate the hats and everything like that. I couldn't do that because where would my credibility be if I said that to you? I'm not telling any of you to stop buying hats. I'm not telling any one of you that if you like a hat, sure, go ahead and buy it. I know you're going to. I am just a spoke on the wheel in this grand scheme of things, and the wheel is going to keep on turning, and you guys are going to keep buying hats, and I know that that's going to happen. But what I will say tonight, what I will tell you, and this is a fact, I am not slowly phasing away from the brand like some people would say. I have bought my last Gorin Brothers hat. And I can say that with full confidence. I'm done. I've got enough hats. I'm good. What you guys do, that's completely up to you. I'm not here to tell you to stop buying hats or anything like that. I'm telling you that I'm done buying hats. I'm done buying Gorin Brothers hats. That's the end for me. But of course, and if you are still interested in buying Gorin Brothers hats for the first time ever, the store is open because I've got a fucking shit ton of hats to sell. So if you guys are interested, the store is open for the first time ever. And I know there's a lot of resellers out there that they're dying to get their hands on some of the shit that I got. So we're open. We're open for business. So there's the big news of the night. So I'm going to get to some of these comments before I get too far and keep them coming. I mean, I think that's pretty much where I'm going to leave things tonight. Everything that I told you is fact, or it's my opinion. I'm not doing anything malicious here to hurt the company. I'm basically just telling you where things stand and where we go from here. So, and I'll say, if you got a problem with anything that I just said, hold off on the lawsuit because you ain't seen nothing yet. Okay, we'll do that. Let's see here. Where are we starting here? Santiago says, feels like I'm at a funeral. Kinda. Carolyn saying it's really crazy. Crazy Hawk is in the house. David says, you will be missed. I appreciate that, David. Thank you for that. Sebastian saying, we the ones. Leighton also with the fingers. Edwin saying facts. I believe too, probably when I was saying about the Friday drops this year. Leighton saying it's fucked up. Yeah. Charisma saying, unfortunate, they could have utilized me more. Yes. In your opinion. In my opinion too. Gregory says that Gorin started selling way too many variations. That's his opinion, by the way. Dan Josh telling me to always stand up for myself. And he's also saying Yankees won nothing, which is good news too. Gio also saying, can't be in a place where you're not valued. That's true. Charisma saying, I deserve to be in a place where I'm valued. I know these things. I appreciate you guys saying them. Thank you. The wife knows I'll never settle. I'll never accept being told that I'm not valued. That's not where I am. Not in the world that I live in. I don't accept. I know my worth, and I know what I've done, and I'm proud of the things that I've done on this show. Let's see what Josh says. Something I can respect. I'm going to see where the move politically, because I've been seeing some stuff in the background. There's no mermaid hats though. Yeah, if you're looking to buy mermaid, don't have that. I gave those away a long time ago for free. Kangaroo fighter. I don't have that one new with. My stuff will be new with tags to start. So I won't be selling any stinky greasy. My stuff will be all new with tags, never been worn stuff. So stay tuned for that. Carolyn saying she'd rather buy from me than Gorin. That's totally up to you guys. All businesses, the closer you get to the top of the flower, the ethics become. That's Whacktastic stating that. Sebastian, we the sad ones. I hear you. It's not fun for me either. 2-0 Yankees. There you go. Yes, we will still talk Yankees, Daniel. Absolutely. Jesse, all you've done has been awesome. You're worth it. Sad they played their hand that way. Looking forward to see what I do next. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Melvin, yeah, man, it sucked. The only live I would have tried to make. Love the channel and post time. Yeah, it's unfortunate you're here for this one. Edwin saying, this is so unfortunate to hear you outlasted and outperformed many other ambassadors. They stopped making lives once I came along. Well, I was here pretty much at the beginning of those lives, to be honest. I mean, but I was the best at it. Best in the world, right, Gio? That's a fact. That's not even my opinion. That's a fact. Oh, you want some mermaid hat? Yes. Thank you, Freddie. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Freddie. Vic saying very unfortunate. Breslin saying, personally got into hats when seeing my content. Sure, many out there as well. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people who I know for a fact, 51 million people in here watching for the finale. Appreciate every single one of you. If you're watching over on Instagram, come on over and watch on YouTube. I just went over it, Sergio. Welcome back. Glad to see you're here. But you can rewatch the replay. I'm not going to go over it again. So thank you, Andres Godinez. Appreciate you. So that's that for now. We will have some special guests tonight. I do have some giveaways to do tonight. Maybe, well, probably, it depends. 1 or 2 giveaways. I'll have to see. We'll have to see how wild card goes, if somebody plays wild card or not. Joshua, then we'll get one more comment up here. Started my question when I found this show. Before the show, he only had 2 hats and didn't even know Goran was such a thing. There you go. So Hat Talk Live. There's one. Love you too, Sergio. He was here from day one. He left long ago. Sergio left a long. I'm glad he's here tonight for this, though. Thank you for being here, Sergio. Checo. So thank you, Keith. That's a great comment there. So I do have a giveaway to do tonight. As you guys know, we have the option of 3 hats, or you can play for the wild card. If you decide to play the wild card, here's the rules. We can go over the rules. I'm going to use the wheel. I've got all the people who entered from last week on the wheel, and the winner can choose one of the 3 hats pictured on this slide. You can choose Rock On, Rally, or P-Tone. And if you decide to choose one of those, that's it. You're done. Or you can choose to play the wild card, and you can come on the show live. You'll be on the show. You'll be invited to play the wild card game, which is sweeping the nation. This will be the last time that wild card is played for who knows. Once you're live, you can ask 3 questions about the wild card hat. It is a Friday drop. After each question, you can take a guess as to what the wild card hat is. But if you're wrong, one of the 3 hats that is already pictured will be removed for each time that you are wrong. If you decide not to take a guess, the hats will remain intact. And then you will ask another question until you've asked 3 questions about the hat. And then at the end, you can take your 1 guess or 2 guesses, whatever you want. But at the end of 3 guesses, you'll get 1 guess. If you guess the hat correctly, you win the wild card, and you get to pick one of the other 3 hats as well. If you don't, you just win the wild card. So there you go. So let's spin the wheel. 54 million people in the house on the finale night. Wish we had these numbers all along. But we will have some special guests tonight, as I see Gio just texting me a while ago. So we do have the wheel, and I hope these people are, if you are here, if you are watching, I'm going to give it a fucked up spins, some fucked up spins, and then I'm going to pound it. The wife is away tonight, and I'll tell you a secret. When the wife is away, they've been some of the, there's Jenny Wilson. There's my Vanna telling me to spin. When the wife is away, they've been some of the biggest pipe bomb shows in Hat Talk Live history. Let's just say that. 56 million people watching on a Thursday night for the Hat Talk Live finale. New loyalty tier member. Not sure if he's in here. True Ali. True Ali. Are you in the house? Pounding it like I pound the wife, but she's not here this week. Griffin said he wanted to hear the not top 10 guests on Hat Talk Live. You should have messaged me that. Griffin, send me that in a DM and I'll do it someday, maybe. If there's another show. If there's another show. Is True Ali in the house? And if so, does True Ali want to play wild card? Hopefully, True Ali, if you can't figure out how to message in the chat, True Ali, send me a DM quick. So it's funny. The answer came before you asked that, Griffin. I'm going to put this up. The answer is already in the chat. So go. I know Charisma sees it. Go ahead. You guys can answer that one for Griffin. Number one is, in my opinion, is True Ali even here though? Is True Ali on he's watching on Instagram? Oh, he wants Rock On. All right. I see it. You got to watch on YouTube, True Ali. It's the place to be. Got you. Yuga is saying, knows Gorham Brothers from me. Hope I keep doing review of hats. That isn't happening. So this is it tonight. Special guest. No, that would be a very special guest. Wouldn't that be the way to close out? Damn, I should have thought of that. I don't know if I could sit through it, to be honest. I don't even know I could sit through it. All right. So good news for all of you. Rock On is gone. So Rock On, he chose Rock On. So that's going out to True Ali. True Ali, send me your address and I'll get that shipped out to you. So that's done. So there's two hats left. Actually, well, all right. How about I do this? I have a big wheel of all the people who used the code over the past month. So what I'll do later in the show, and I'm going to spin the wheel of everybody who used the code. Anybody who's won within the past 30 days isn't eligible. So I'm going to take out True Ali now. But I will spin the big wheel, and then you guys will have a chance to play wild card, but there's only going to be 2 hats remaining. I'll still give you 3 guesses. I just won't take away. Rock On's already gone. So I do have a big wheel. Stick around. We'll do that later on. 50 million people in here watching. I knew tonight would be a big night. So, but yes, I will spin the big wheel, and then you can have the choice to play wild card, or you can win one of those 2 hats by choice. So there you go. I'm ready for guests. Whenever guests want to join, I know there's a few people out there who are going to join in tonight. I'll go over some more of my slides while people come in. I'm not going to go through a ton tonight. You're going to notice some differences in these slides tonight. 9060s are available at JD Sports and Foot Locker. Check out many great colors over at JD Sports and Foot Locker. The rust, doo-doo brown, whatever you want to call them, they're on Nouveau. You can check them out there. Caged 9060s, concrete and black cement. Those are available on Fresh Rags. You can find those there. Foot Locker has some exclusive colorways over there. You can check those out. And also New Balance has some colorways of 9060s, of course, on their website. Big shout out to Death for Dollars. Also, the hat that I'm rocking tonight is Death for $. Death for $4 for life. They are great. They've been great to work with. Great partnership. I think they see value in me. Deathfordollars.com. Check them out. Great clothing. Those hoodies will come in handy in the fall and the winter months. And they do have a couple of hats over there too. Black, and I did already order the black version. You'll probably see me rocking it sometime soon. They have black and red in this hat, and maybe more to come. Who knows? We'll see. Also, don't forget about Pure Plank. Use code Big T10, save 10% off on your Pure Plank. 30-day challenge just started, but it's never too late to order yours and get on board and getting that core strength back, or getting some great core strength, losing weight, just upping your core game, whatever it is. Back pain, eliminating back pain, which it worked wonders on my back and my core. I've been totally different since I started working out on the Pure Plank. It got rid of some aches and pains that I had in my core and my back. Amazing device. So use code Big T10, save 10% off on your Pure Plank, and also join our other Facebook group, Pure Plank Fitness. You can join that, and also scan the QR code to get all of the most loyal supporters of Hat Talk Live, Pure Plank, Soul Premise bags, all kinds of great stuff over there. Check them out. Yes, Sean should grab that Ric Flair shirt. It's an awesome shirt. So yeah, and Jamie's back he's back in the Triple H on the board. If you know what that means, he's back on the board. So there you go. Pancho said he's probably get Death for Dollars hoodies because it's starting to rain. There you go. Hey, it's going to start to get cold too. So scan that QR code and get all the links to the supporters of Hat Talk Live. Also, don't forget about hattalklive.com. You can go in there and fill out the contact form. Probably a good idea to do that if you don't have my contact information. It will send me an email with your contact information, and I will reach out to you if you do leave me a message or something on hattalklive.com. So get in there, get your contact information sent on over, and we'll stay in touch for sure. Don't forget to join the loyalty tier. I can't even do that to you guys tonight. Wild card. So I will await guests, and Cesspal saying Pure Plank Talk Live. Yeah, I'll just plank the whole hour. I'll just sit there doing a plank workout. Maybe I will go live doing the plank at some point. Not a bad idea, Cesspal. You'll see me sweating for sure. I come off the Pure Plank board soaked. I mean, for a movement where you're mostly still, boy, do you fucking sweat when you are doing it. It is something else. It is definitely something it is a workout. So appreciate True Ali being our first winner. Appreciate him being a new loyalty tier member as well. So great to see. We'll have our first guest tonight. I'm pretty sure you guys expected that he was going to be on at some point here. So welcome in Charisma on the Hat Talk Live finale. Welcome in. Are we on a delay?
What's up? Hold on. All right.
Have you been here before? Do you know how to go live? I feel I'm getting flashbacks. Drop your phone on the ground, and I'll be right back at home.
No, I had this on low volume because I was listening to it on my phone. But yeah,
okay.
I'm here.
Is your phone charged?
Yes, my phone is charged, but I'm on my computer right here.
Do you have a dirty cup of coffee ready to go?
I got my dirty cup of coffee in my Tron mug right here.
All right. It's all I'm alluding to something, you know.
I know.
I see that you're wearing a reference to a previous Hat Talk Live event when you broke the news that shock drop Sneaky on the Goran shock drop Sneaky on it was Goran.com at that point.
Yeah, I had to rock this one because this is the hat that introduced you to me. So I thought this was the proper hat to wear tonight.
It put you on the radar for sure. That was the night we became aware of Charisma for sure.
That was the night that we became best friends for life.
Okay. No, I'm just kidding. No, you have been I'll give you your flowers early. So you've been a huge part of all this. There's been a lot of, you've been a sounding board. You've dealt with my bullshit. You've come to events. You've been a friend. You've seen some of the worst moments. You've seen some great moments. So again, appreciate you being a part of the family. And I'm going to say more of this stuff later, but I've always said that the people I met throughout this, the good people anyway, the friends that I've made in this are the most valuable thing. Because I don't even know what my life would be like without the people that I've met throughout the past 3.5 years.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you for everything that you said. And you really have built a great community outside of the hats, right? The hats, yes, we like the hats, but outside of all that, you've built a great community that brought a lot of us together. A lot of us that would not be friends or would not know each other, if it
Yeah,
wasn't for this.
sure.
So we're very much appreciative of that. And, you've been a great friend to me. And this friendship goes far beyond Hat Talk Live. I know we're gonna remain friends, and I know like you're gonna remain friends with a lot of these other people. But you've
Some
put
of
on
them.
some of them, yeah, not everyone. Uh, yeah, and you've done a great job, regardless of what they say or not. Like you've done a great job, right? And sometimes
I
you
thought
just,
so.
yeah, you did, and
I thought I
I
was doing,
think,
I thought I was doing good, but hey, whatever. I mean, I've already told my part of the story. So, Griffin says not top airports to fly into New York. I don't think Albany was number one on that list.
yeah, I
Number
mean now
one,
I'll never make that mistake again. That's for sure.
LaGuardia. Stephanie, he's saying who are we going to talk hats and get excited about new releases with? I don't know. Not me. I'm done. I am done. Um, yeah, Joshua hasn't even gotten to meet us yet. Again, again, I'm not even saying the show's continuing. So before I say there's even an event, but doesn't mean you can't come down and hang out. That's all. I mean, we've already talked about that. So doesn't mean people can't come and hang out at some point. So,
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
greatest moment that you can, if you can think of one that stands out in your mind from the show, or not so great moment that stands out, whatever stands out to you, like what will be your memories?
I mean, so many, but obviously I loved all the events. Um, when I got to hang out with you at your place, like you made that
Chicken
that air
nuggets.
mattress, yeah, like when I walked in and saw that air mattress, like with all the hats like in the background, that was super cool. Like that day that we all got the chicken the chicken,
Guess
but
what?
yeah, guess what hat,
Yeah.
like that was really cool. I mean, some of the New Year's that you've done on here on the live, like there's been some amazing moments.
New Year's
uh
cock and Eve. What will
yeah,
we do without New Year's cock and Eve?
I know New Year's will never be the same now.
I know. I know. Well, I say this is the end, but who knows? I don't know. There's a lot of questions. I'll talk about that more towards the end of the show. But one thing is for certain. I mean, unless somebody like really gets me going, then I won't be back next week. I won't be back next week unless somebody really gets me going. Then I'll have to go live. I still have my voice in my channel here. That's not like I can't do it, but my intention. I'll talk about that more at the end. I'll talk about that more at the end. So yeah, the Ric Flair shorts on the New Year's cock and Eve. I know that's one of Crazy Hawk's probably favorite moments. Would you mind if we bring in another guest?
Yeah, sure, and I could drop down if you want me to.
Why don't I welcome him because he's so quiet? I'll welcome you to stick around.
Whatever you want me to do.
Um, I'll just leave you. Who cares?
Okay,
Gio,
I'll be
Gio can
quiet.
talk. Oh, look at Gio with the fucking Bills hat on. he, he
You
knows
know I had to.
he's Bills Mafia now. I don't think everybody knew that.
Big surprise tonight.
Yeah, well, the 49ers are playing tonight. Charisma, I'm surprised you're even. What do we need to get score updates on that or anything?
Yeah, I got the game right here.
Oh, you're watching it?
Oh, he's
Oh,
watching it.
Halftime.
17-7.
Yeah,
Shit. I switched my pick because Purdy wasn't playing, and now
our whole team is injured.
so now I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose that. I never go back and forth on fucking picks, and I did that on that game.
These games are like 4 day, like Thursday games. Anything can happen.
And usually teams don't show up. It's usually low scoring, and whatever. So anyway, me and Charisma are talking. Gio, what could I do?
What's up?
One of the most valuable things that valuable people that I've met throughout this whole thing. What else could I say? You're a brother.
Like I've told you before, you can never see this as a loss. Like you said, all the people that you met through here, all the connections that you made with people, and you're still making connections, like people that don't even know the brand. you still pull them to watch the show and like be part of this big old community that
Yep.
we have.
Yep. Yeah. Again, I'm going to save this for the end, but again, there's no failure here. Like I can't ever, I could never say that this was a failure, no matter how it went down. I turned buying this hat. This is the one that started this all. I turned buying this hat into all of this. All of this. So, I mean, how could I ever say? I never could have dreamed when I bought this hat in 2014 or 15. I don't remember which one it was, in Atlantic City in a little hat store that I pointed out to Jamie a ton of fucking times that doesn't even sell Goran hats anymore.
Yeah.
For $30 or $35, I bought this Lone Wolf navy blue hat. And this one's, I got the receipt that this is a fact. So they used to come with that castle on the back there. So,
Yeah.
Tell me when I'm telling lies, Gio.
That's that hat right there is actually worth more than the Stinky Savages going around.
That could be. Could be.
My opinion.
It is.
My opinion.
Big T's first hat. Well, I think that would get a pretty penny. I mean, let's start. Maybe we'll take the show on over to Whatnot, or maybe we'll take the show on over to Poshmark, and then we'll just do Hat Talk Live over there, and I'll just be selling hats all night.
Yeah. Pipe bomb.
The pipe bomb. Yep. People came for the hats. They stayed for Big T.
Yep.
But hey, I mean, so Rocky Salgado also his first hat. So I won't read it, but I'll put it up there. So, but what else? What else can we say? Yeah, Gio, I don't just, I've done this in person anyway, but I'll do it in front of everybody so everybody gets to know how great of a person you are. And I couldn't even have done some of the things that I did without you. You came down here to help me move into this house. You've come down here to visit me over and over again. You helped me hang belts on the wall. You've helped me do so many things. But most of all, the best thing that you've ever done is just being a good person and being a friend. And I want everybody out there to know that you are one of the true ones until you fuck me over. Just kidding. Boy, the heel turn, your heel turn would be like worse than Cena's. If you kicked me in the nuts and said, that was it, that would be the heel turn of heel turns. So.
Bros Talk Live coming up.
Gio fucking super kicks me through the barbershop window. And then it's just all over.
Yeah.
You knew this was coming. I told you. So,
no, I mean.
But yes, Gio is a true one. And again, as I said, if he's playing the game and he was trying to fuck me over, I won because he unloaded a whole truck for me. So fuck you lose on that deal, buddy.
Yeah, we heard that before.
Yeah. So, but appreciate you. I'll see you in a couple weeks too. Anyway.
Yeah.
We're waiting on. There's one more guest that will join us at some point. Griffin, I don't piss my pants drunk. Get the fuck out of here. We piss on International Drive. We found bathrooms on International Drive, but I don't pee my pants.
We also got all white girl wasted on Smirnoffs.
Yeah.
Never forget that moment.
We found out that you like to take Smirnoff bottles up your ass.
Yeah.
No, that was not true. I can get fact checked on that one. Charisma has never taken a Smirnoff bottle up his ass. So I retract that statement.
You cannot say anything around you.
No. Well, I don't know where that even came from. It was because you were making fun of us about drinking Smirnoff.
Yeah, he was making fun of us, and then that came up.
I just pull out. I said, "What you like? Because you take Smirnoff bottles up your ass or something like that." Joshua says he came for Big T and he didn't even breathe hard. Jilly says she's going to miss Hat Talk Live. Jilly and the whole family. It was a family event for them to watch each and every week. So Thursday
Sally
nights.
Marie, it's not true. It's not true. Don't listen to him.
What's that? Oh, am I missing one? Not the charisma can remember. Adam Whalen also in here. He says he's not on the lives often, but he's going to miss me. I appreciate you, Adam. Appreciate you. Thank you, Shelly. I'm getting all my flowers tonight too. So you know what that means. That means the days after this will be the celebration that, oh, he's finally gone. Well, it looks like he's in the dark somewhere. Where is he? Walking?
Driving?
Is he driving?
No, okay, he's walking.
He's walking.
Sorry guys, I just got this new tattoo, and so I wasn't able to be set up for my regular spot.
Did you drop the phone yet?
Too soon? Is that too soon?
You had to get the tattoo
shit.
on the night of the most important show in Hat Talk Live history, huh?
Yeah, a little bit of a history. No, so we had a late softball game that we ended up winning and just finished up with it. So just now walking into the house, but definitely couldn't miss this.
Absolutely. How was softball? Did you win?
Yeah, we ended up pulling it out, come from behind, and pulled it out in the very, very last inning. I actually managed not to miss the ball, not getting some runs, so did pretty well.
Good. Glad to hear it. That was pretty funny that you just did that. I'm laughing inside still. That was fucking hilarious. A little throwback to the Desert Skies show that we did. Krista Wilson missed more than half the show, and she was sleeping through the final Hat Talk Live. Santiago saying, "Is the tattoo charisma is shoving a Smirnoff up his ass?" It's forever in history now. It's there. So
there's no such
Sorry,
image.
charisma.
There's no such image.
It's forever folklore, Hat Talk Live history. Oh, so much Smirnoff going up his ass. All right. Well, I asked charisma already. Gio, is there a moment or moments or anything that stands out to you that you'd like to reference or anything? Hat Talk Live history.
There's a bunch of moments, but definitely when I drove up to New York, and nobody was expecting the Ric Flair shorts.
Yeah, that's one of Crazy
so
Hawk's favorite. I know that's probably his favorite moments. Like the two times that those appeared on Hat Talk Live.
You never know what's gonna happen. So.
Yep. Okay, so Crazy Hawk, was that already your moment? Is that your favorite?
No, so that's definitely top 5. But I think my favorite moments, and I'm such a hypocrite, because as many times as I would say, T, take the high road, don't talk back. Right after that, I would whisper, "Come on, T, what about this? What if you said this? What if you did that?" And then it was like mic drop city. And then I'd feel bad. So then I'm like, "Come on, T, take the high road." But then somebody else would say something again, run their mouths, and I couldn't help it. I want to see fiery Big T. So I love the fact that you could cut it on just like that. Like always great episodes, always fun. And as much fun as that was, like honestly, just getting together, hanging out, like that's been the best part, regardless of hats. Just like the things that would pop up as we were all hanging out. So I mean, Shoney's, getting bent over at the putt course, wrong airport. Just about everything Gio does, dropping the ice cream and taking a picture.
Yep.
Like all those things. It's kind of the in-between moments of whatever the group was doing. Like those are the things that stand out to me. And that's what, I think it's bigger than any hat show. Absolutely.
Those were definitely the good times. And you've been at just about every event since 4? I think you from 4 on, the only ones you missed were the West Coast, and you've been to everything since. You drove to New York for me, as Gio did too. But I mean, like, I shout out to Tabitha for putting up with it too. I mean, because she was along for the ride, and like she came to everything and was a trooper through all of it. And it's great that you were able to bring her and everything to all those events and stuff. Charisma, we've never met Charisma's girlfriend, so we can't even, give her props yet.
She could be fake.
True.
Might not even be real.
what was that, Monte Teo or whatever, that had the fake girlfriend in college or whatever, or something like that. Nobody probably remembers that. Yeah, the boat ride the wife is saying. So yeah, that was a good time. Yeah, Jamie wants his flowers because he drove 20 minutes to fucking the event in New York. So that's funny. But Crazy Aug, I thank you so much for everything. Like I'll talk about, like, a month ago, we had a meeting. A lot of people don't know it. It was us, and Jamie actually was on here too. And I told you guys all it was do or die in about a month. And like, you guys were just like, okay, what do we got to do? And there really wasn't, after the first week, I knew we were in trouble. I knew it was worse than I knew, because I hadn't seen sales in quite some time. So I had no idea what was going on. But here we are. So I actually don't even know if, in my opinion, if the sales even would have made a difference. I think that the writing was on the wall either way, but that's my opinion. So, let's see if we can, while the four of us are here, let's, I'm going to spin the big wheel, and maybe we could all play wild card with somebody to close this out. And then I'll let you guys go, and then I'm going to finish it off by myself,
Awesome.
and say goodbye.
Nobody listen to me on this game.
Don't take hints from these guys. All right. So we'll wait. I don't know if Jenny Wilson is still here. Josh was saying he saw Charisma loading a blow-up doll into his car on TMZ. Red Hammock all the way from Australia watching again. He just stopped in to say he loves the show. Not been around all that much. Deeply saddened by the show. The fact the show is stopping now. Loves my work. Thank you, Red Hammock. Appreciate that. Krista Wilson also seconds it, says tonight is such a sad night. Saying goodbye to everyone sucks. So sorry to say goodbye to Krista Wilson. We never even got to meet in person, but maybe someday. There's a bunch of you out there that I've said that I would like to meet someday. So hopefully we can do that. But I'll wait for the spin. Jamie's telling somebody to play wild card, so we'll see.
Krista Wilson is my sock twin.
Oh yeah, she likes funny socks.
Yeah.
Okay. You wore some funky socks when you were here.
Sock Talk Live. Let's go.
There's Jenny Wilson in here. All right, I'm gonna give it some fucked up spins. Oh, almost stopped it. And pound it like I pound the wife.
Pound, 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 pound.
One last time. This is the final giveaway. We got one last giveaway. Maybe. It might not be. I might have one more, actually. We'll see. We'll see what the person chooses.
And this is the one where mother is the wild card, right?
I missed trick last week, so.
Krista Wilson.
Oh,
are you ready to play wild card? Never been on Hat Talk Live before.
Oh, you got to get on.
She's got to
come
has
on.
You have
got to close it out.
Doesn't matter if you were sleeping.
This would be something. This is gonna be. She's never been on. If you're watching over on Instagram, come on over and watch on YouTube. It's the place to be. Yep, Jenny Wilson was the original Vanna. She was. I even made the shirt for her. Spin, spin, spin. Oh, she says yes. Okay, so I think I've got your email. All right, you guys talk amongst yourselves. This is a talk show, by the way. I will send out this. I'll send out this email. Every time I do this, you guys sit there quiet and you're just like waiting for. Look, go ahead, talk. You can go. It's talk show.
Krista's coming up. She said, "Let me grab."
What's the taste of your new show? Come on.
Let's go.
Oh, you want to? Yeah. We should plan about our next show. So.
This is where more bros, more talk, more living takes over the nation. We finally the master plan.
No, the audacity of T bringing us here on the show, knowing that we're planning, against him.
We have the slot open now. We have the slot wide open.
Hey, this is the time to promote ourselves now.
Smirnoff bottle. Don't start with me.
And there's no pictures because it never existed, people. There's no
Yeah.
pictures.
Wide open, like your butt cheeks. All right, Krista Wilson. The invite has been sent. We await you to play wild card with. This is going to be fun.
There's
Us
no
four
pictures.
and Krista
Charisma
Wilson.
says, that's what Charisma thinks. But Big T can tell you that there's always pictures that nobody's has
Yeah.
seen.
Yeah, there's things I haven't seen too, like photos of me and Nia Jax. You son of a bitch. Go Bills, as Adam Whalen is saying. Yep, Krista Wilson's getting ready, so she will join us shortly, and hopefully she will play wildcard. It'd be nice to meet her on the last night of Hat Talk Live. Here we go. Hopefully hopefully she's not crying, but tears would be good for the show.
Making
You know,
noise,
Krista,
yeah.
if you can fucking muster up some crying, that would be awesome.
I mean, if we get Charisma to eat some more of that octopus and stuff from the food truck,
Oh,
and he can't go to the restroom because he's on live, there may be crying.
Okay.
Octopus soup. Octopus soup. Yum, yum.
Yum, yum.
Mm.
oh, thank God that made the final show. Paul says
He-
Nothing like some warm, in the sun octopus soup.
He used the baby toilet, by the way.
Yeah.
I didn't. You guys love to say stuff that never happened.
Well, I think we got a guest. Hold on. I'm inviting Cessball in too. Cessball, I sent you the email too. But it looks like we have, for the first time ever. Oh, wait. I don't see her.
That was the
Oh, there
face.
she is on the bottom. There's Krista Wilson joining Hat Talk Live for the first time ever.
Hey, don't make fun of my Minnesota accent too much, guys.
Oh, nobody would ever make fun of you. Can you muster up tears though for the show and like cry for us for real?
I for real probably could. It's been a rough week besides this stuff, for real.
No, all right. Well, we won't. Hopefully, things get better, but and of course they're getting better because you're about to play wild card.
What car?
Yeah, I'm about to lose at this wild card because I have no knowledge like all y'all do. So
There's no.
we'll see how this goes.
There's no losers on wild card though, because no matter what, you win something.
If you say so. I'm just a little shy.
Do you need the refresher? What's up, Cessball?
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's going on?
And what's up?
We're gonna play wild card with Krista, so just stick around for a little bit there.
Yeah, no problem.
Do you know the rules, Krista? Do you want me to go over them or?
I think I'm good. I just might need these guys on here to help me ask the questions, if that's even like possible. I don't know.
For you, yes, you absolutely. You can. I don't know how much that's going to help you or hurt you, but you can absolutely use like they can be your like what was that?
Phone a friend.
Yeah, call a friend. Exactly. All right. All right. So you've got 3 questions. After each question, you can either take a guess at what the wild card hat is, or you can pass on the guess. And for the first one, you got a free guess actually, because there's only 2 hats remaining anyway. So
I personally think a good first question to ask is what year did the hat come out on? But
that's what I was gonna go with. Charisma. We'll go with Charisma's question, like last week.
All right. Do we need the rules anymore or no?
No.
Good.
Yeah, she got it.
All right, I'm trying to figure out the best way. There we go. That's the best view, right? All right, cool. All right. So what year did it come out? Oh shit. Maybe I got to look it up first. I have it. I want to make sure I answer it correctly, but I have an idea. I think it's 2023.
Okay.
So I think Charisma, since he has a computer, he can maybe go to 2023 and then help come up with a second or a third question and narrow it down.
Yes, that was 2023. Okay. 2023 was a good year for sales. Fact.
Yeah, let's phone a friend and have Charisma ask another question.
Oh man, you really want me to do that? But you actually can guess. You actually can take a guess. Don't be like me and only have one guess.
Yeah,
like
you've got 2. you actually have a free guess because there's only 2 hats remaining no matter what. So there is no hat to be removed on your first guess. So any hat from
I just
2020.
I just have no idea. Like the list is not in front of me. I'm just clueless as even a guess.
Okay. Well, how about all right, go ahead and ask, and we'll ask one more question, and then you can still take that free guess.
I think like a good question, and you guys can help me out, but was it on one of your lists of the year?
Right.
Like, did it make one of your lists? I think that's a good question.
Oh boy.
Sure. We'll go with that. Did it make one of your best or worst lists?
No, you have to give me a second on that one. Hold on here.
Because then we can really narrow it down if it did.
Actually, I can pull that up quicker this way. Hold on.
And then, Chris, maybe you could help more with, like, if it was a white patch for, like, a white, well, I forgot I'm not wearing a patch, or if it was like a different color patch. I don't know how many of those came out on Fridays, but like there was the black one like you've got on the sneaky, or,
I don't know if he lets us ask about the colors.
About the
I'll let
color,
you,
yeah,
I'll let
'cause
you
it
ask
gives it
that one.
away.
I will let you ask that question. But let me first, let me
That's
answer
the perfect
first one
question
before we
then.
go on.
What color is the hat? That should be like the next question then.
No, I
Let's
can't.
see
No, I'm
what-
not going to do that.
Oh,
I'll do back a patch, but I'm not going to do the full hat color. Because that's too. I'm giving on.
Let's just say the animal on the patch and the color of the hat. How about all of
Okay.
that? Just
Yeah, let's just
Okay.
yeah, let's just do that. All right.
sounds great.
Let me see here.
so
I
I mean,
don't think it did not make one of my lists.
it did not.
That's 20.
No,
That's
it did
20.
not make the top 10. And I'm verifying the not top 10. No, it's in the middle of the road. So it didn't make the not top 10 and it didn't make the top 10.
Ooh. All right, Charisma, do you have that list?
Well, I mean, I have the list of the ones that made it, but I don't have the list of the ones that didn't make a list. Well,
You didn't
let's
really
see.
narrow. You took away 20 hats.
Yeah. So
So do maybe the color, like the patch, like was it think of the way to phrase it first, but like was it a
white backed patch? That's your last question though, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So before she asks that, is there another
Yeah.
question that because I mean, again, are you even going to be able to remember what was a color back patch or what wasn't from that year?
Sure ain't.
well, we can guess a hat first before we even get to the next question, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, you still have 2 guesses.
So, guys, do you guys remember if did Clone make the list? The top. I'm looking right now.
It was in the top 10.
It was in the top 10.
Yeah.
Okay. I was okay.
And I think Songbird was on top.
That definitely made the list.
Yeah, that was
Ducklet
number
didn't.
2. I'm not going to go through the whole.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. All right. Number 1 was Daddy. Number 2 was Songbird, Cutthroat, Trusty, Straight Up, Wolf, Clone, Sharp, Roadkill, Blow. That was the top 10. The not top 10 for Crazy Hawk, Mermaid 2.0 was number 1. Trick Charisma won last week. Bulletproof, Forgetful, Spitter, the Cock Hat Patch, Quick, Duck Lips, Cheeky, and Cold Blooded.
And okay. Tim, Genius was not on the list, so I mean, I don't know if you want to use one of those as a guess.
So somebody said Sharp. Sharp wasn't on any of the list. Puffin.
Sharp, Genius.
Sharp was on the list. It was number 8.
Okay.
Okay, so but Genius and Puffin were not.
Nope.
So I mean, I don't know if you want to try throwing those out, but like, unless you guys remember another one from 2023.
I feel like I have imposter syndrome because I don't know all these hats as good as you guys.
And we still have one more question too. So
Yeah.
Well, let's just guess the puffin hat because I was really stoked when I got that one.
Wrong.
Brr.
So you have one more question, and then your final guess.
and she still has one
Have
more
we-
guess, right?
Yep.
So as well.
Yeah, one question, one guess.
We haven't asked if the hat was like from the beginning or the middle or towards the end of the year.
Mm,
That's a good question, Gio.
Yeah, great question, Zio.
Okay.
Oh.
Toward the end of the year.
Ooh, okay. So Genius was at the end of the year, so I would definitely throw that one out before your last guess.
Do you
It
guys
wasn't-
think that's
Wait, it
a good
wasn't at the
guess?
end. Wait,
No,
wait,
it
never
was, but
mind.
don't guess that because that's not right.
Okay.
We also had Freak at the end of the year.
What was that, Cessball?
We also had Freak at the end of the year, the two-headed turtle one.
Yep, that was towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
so was Trusty at the end of 2023, but that was in your top 10. That was in your top.
Mhm.
Somebody scroll
Hmm.
Instagram.
This is tough.
I'm missing all the comments. My comments froze up on me here. Let's see if anybody's guessing in the chat. Nobody has it. Nope. Feathers or fur doesn't really narrow it down. No. Well,
If I was more prepared and not on my cell phone, I could maybe be looking at like Insta right now, but I'm just
Let's-
blind.
I'm doing that for you. I'm kind of looking
I don't
through.
think
So
I
I'm,
don't
I'm
think
just
two-legged or four-legged would help. I don't know what.
no,
Well,
I'm
she's
trying
out
to
of
get-
questions.
I'm trying to get one from the end of 2023 so we could at least guess that. We know it's not Genius. So at the end of 2023, we had
You know, it should be clubbing. As much fun as we had
Oh.
with clubbing,
that was at the end of 2023.
Yes, it was.
was it?
Oh, you should guess that one.
We also
Everyone
had,
vote for
Please,
that one.
don't
Wait,
guess it.
don't.
Don't guess
we
that
also
one.
had Snuggly. We also had
Freak. I mean, we
Snuggly and
could
Roach.
guess
Wow.
Freak.
Wild card. Quite possibly the best or the worst game show in America today.
For real, today is definitely the worst.
I'm like giving like hints, like I'm like trying to give away the $1 million on this show.
But we still have two guesses here. I mean, did anybody?
No,
Freak?
you have one guess. You have
Oh.
One more guess.
Oh, that's it.
Yep.
Did
Charisma
his,
does not know how to play wild
let's
card.
look at his face when we say freak. No, I don't think so. Okay. Did oh, it's a Friday drop. Okay, never mind.
The wife approves, so she says that people are entertained by this, and the fact that we still have 48 million people watching, they love wild card.
Yeah, they like making us.
Here's the joke,
Like-
everybody. Hat Talk Live is done, but it's fucking wild card now from here on out. That's it. The whole channel is fucking wild card.
Yeah, you should just make this wild card live.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give away my whole fucking collection doing wild card every week.
He said land, air, or water animal.
Land, air, or water.
What hat are we missing?
Wait,
guys?
we're done doing questions here.
Yeah.
I'm fucking done. I've given so many hints. Come on, how many hats? The end of the year is the end of the year, Charisma. Come on.
Oh, how's this whole list here?
Oh shit, Crazy Hawk's on the tattoo parlor. Oh, there he is. Thought you were going to get the tattoos.
Krista has 4 helpers here, and we ain't doing nothing.
She's got 5.
We got
I mean, I've tried to help here, but
maybe Hornet.
Oh,
I
we
was
lost
thinking about
Crazy
that.
Hawk.
There we go.
How do you feel about Hornet over there, Big T?
I can't. I'm not gonna do every guess. Like you guys gotta look.
But
I'm not getting a good vibe from Hornet. And
End of year is end of year here. So
like November, December. Like go look, November, December. Charisma, read them off.
yeah, well, I don't have the whole list of them.
Go to the Instagram's page and pull
Well,
the
he
ones
doesn't have every single hat on there either.
I think it
Charisma.
might
Charisma's been eliminated from wild card because the wife said he does not know how to play wild card correctly. So now it's only so Krista lost. She didn't lose a hat. She lost Charisma. We'll welcome him back at some point, but that's pretty funny. He's gone.
Yeah, go.
He's got to
just
sit in
take a-
timeout. Yeah, the first dude did kill wild card.
Yeah, he made it pretty intimidating for the follow-ups, especially this. I'm just frozen.
What he did was amazing. All right, so your final guess. We'll bring Charisma in because I think he has the list. So let's let him give you one more final choice. And then
The Hero came
Now
out in
he's in the bottom.
2023.
it's like Hollywood Squares, end of 2023. And what
Was
else was the
Hero
other
in
clue that we gave?
Was Hero in 2023 or was that in 2022?
End of 21.
Oh, geez, that's yeah.
Hey, why would you want to somebody with all this knowledge? Oh fuck, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Which were the clues? End of 2023 and what?
Well, that's pretty much end of 2023.
And not on the lists.
And not on the lists, not on the top 10 or top 10 list.
All right,
What was
Charisma. Did they show what was the last drop of 2023? Did they show that one?
The last drop of 2023 was Urchin.
How do we feel about Snuggly?
As a hat or as a guess here?
No, that's a guess.
Oh.
No, that's a
I
bad one.
think we've guessed like 10
I
hats
Man,
at
this
this
is
point.
hard.
I am so good at this. I'm
How
like
are we
better at
doing?
this than most of Hat Talk Live.
Oh, we're
This is the
doing
time I wish
swagger.
I listed every single hat that came out.
Just
We're
Just
not.
name
We're not.
Somebody in the chat just said something.
Oh wait. Okay, hold on.
Urchin or
I mean, somebody said Snuggly and Duck Lips and Roach.
Quick.
Did Roach come out at the end of 2023? I see Urchin, Snuggly.
Roach came out November 2023.
Yeah,
Let's
I like
go with
Roach.
that.
Yeah, let's.
Go
Yeah,
with
I think
that.
that's the answer.
I
Do
think
it.
Big T's eyes got a little big when you guys were talking about the roach.
We're really good at this, I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that your final answer?
For sure.
yes, it is.
Yeah, that's the team
No,
answer.
it has to be a glittery.
You've just won on
Good job,
Wild Card.
everybody.
Congratulations,
I shouldn't
Krista Wilson,
wait.
our final winner on Wild Card. And what would you like as your second additional hat?
Not the rally hat. I'm not into that one.
I got to do another raffle. All right, Pete Tone?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
All right, there you go. While we
only
have
took-
you on,
It only
Yeah.
took 5 people and like 20 guesses to get it.
I'm gonna give. I'm obligated to give this away tonight, so I will do one more giveaway tonight, and then we're getting out of here. But I will. Crazy Hawk. Why am I staring at a black screen? Are you naked? Are you putting on the Ric Flair trunks?
It's changing.
He's changing.
I mean, I see me.
Krista.
It only took all
What-
of Hat Talk Army to get this right.
Congratulations on winning your wild card. We hope to see you maybe someday if there's ever another event or a get together or something, whatever we're going to call it. Any
I
fond
would love
memories?
that.
Fond memories of Hat Talk
Oh.
Live or anything that you'd like to say? Tears are preferable if you can cry on the show.
No, I just really love all the guys and gals in here, and you guys make everyone just feel like family. And it will be sad not looking forward to Thursday nights anymore.
And you missed the first half of the show too, so you'll get to go back
I'm
and watch
so
that.
mad. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to be a downer, but someone at my job died, and I've just been really depressed and crying and sleeping a lot this week. So I'm sorry, guys.
I'm sorry to hear that.
all
Grief
right.
is definitely a sore subject for us here too. Myself, you know that. So.
For sure, for
Wow.
sure.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on the final episode of Hat Talk Live, Krista. Appreciate you and thank you for playing Wild Card.
Yeah, sorry I wasn't any better, and thanks for letting me meet you guys. It was fun.
It's hard.
Absolutely. You were fine and you won, so that's all that matters. So just make sure I've got your address. I think I've got it anyway, but just make sure I got it, and I will send that out soon. So
Sounds great. Thanks for everything you've always done, T.
absolutely, thank you, Krista, for joining in tonight.
My dog was trying to say goodbye, but she's black, so you can't see her. So
Oh, okay. All right, bye, Krista.
bye, guys.
Peace.
See ya.
Bye.
All right, down one more. Charisma, I'm going to say goodbye to you too, since you've been on. We appreciate you being here. Thank you for everything you've done.
Thanks
I
for
won't.
everything.
The breaking news is I'm not going to be your friend after this. So bye.
I knew it. That's why I didn't want it to end, but it's okay. We the ones. We the ones.
Okay, see you, Charisma. Done
Yeah.
with you. Just kidding. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Oh yeah, you need to let me know about that thing too.
Yeah, I'm waiting for his call back.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You're
See ya.
welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Crazy Hawk is about to pull some
Crazy Hawk is
something off.
he's going to do something to finish this off. I got a feeling. So GI will say goodbye to you, but it's just bye for now. You'll be in touch. I know, and because you call me more than I call you, because you're just a better friend than I am.
Don't say that.
But I'm the better basketball player too.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll give you that.
But
I don't play
you
basketball.
cheated motorcycle video games.
I'm just a better motorcycle rider than you.
Yeah. But and that football game was broken last night too. Like every time I went to it was gonna go to the next round, where it flashes the number and it counts down the yards.
Yeah.
It wouldn't do it. It would just freeze up the machine. It
You
was
broke
shit.
it. That's all you've been doing, breaking the machines.
Yeah. Well, I'm clogging up the net with the balls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking shitty. Arcade Monsters. Shout out to Arcade Monsters. All right. Gio, love you.
All right.
See you on the other side. Crazy Hawk.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is a weird view. I'm gonna talk to Cessball real quick at the end here.
Yeah.
Thank you for everything. We'll keep in touch for sure.
Cool. See you guys.
See you, man. Oh, you looked like you were about to cry there.
I mean, it's
Love it. I love it. All right. See you, man. Bye. All right. It's just me and you, Cessball. It's your final. You might be the final guest on Hat Talk Live.
I might.
I should have the wife be the final guest. Actually, she could still come on.
Okay. I just wanted to say that I'm really grateful for the whole community and what have you done. And I think the brand, it's not anything without you. I mean, you've done so much. I've seen the channel grow, and I love being part of this. So it's a really sad day, but I will never stop missing these type of days.
I appreciate that, man. I thank you for the kind words. And you've been a huge part. You've been a moderator for me, and you've helped out, with things going on with the channel and stuff. And you've always been a friend too, messaging with you and stuff. And appreciate you being a part of all this. So thank you for everything that you've done. I got the wife texting me too. She's in her PJ, so she ain't coming on.
Okay.
But you'll be the last guest. You can always say you were the last guest for now.
Something to brag about.
It absolutely is. Well, thank you for all your, and you're young too. So, I mean, for you to appreciate what I've done here and everything says something to me. I feel like that's an honor actually to have someone young like yourself actually like what I'm doing, because I'm not 20 years old anymore. And I know I don't even know how old are you? If you want,
I'm 20 years old.
You're 20 years old. So I reached you. And that's means something to me actually, because, as I'm getting older and stuff, I'm the kids are into other things and stuff, but you were into this. So, I must have done something right. So
you did. You built up a great community with really good organization, and I will always be grateful about that.
Thank
and
you.
After all, we the ones.
Absolutely. We the ones forever. Truly. Thank you, Cessball. I'm going to see, I'll keep in touch with you as well. And you've got my email and stuff like that too. So
yeah, man. Thank you.
Man. Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
We the ones.
Peace. Wow. What a night. What a night. I got one more giveaway actually before I do anything else. So let me, I'm just going to spin the wheel for this one. Hopefully the person is going to be, you know, here and we'll win this. Let me just remove real quickly here. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. I'm going to, oop, my phone is recording me. All right. I've got the wheel. We'll spin, spin, spin. I don't know if Jenny Wilson's still here. 42 million people, solid crowd all the way through tonight. Appreciate every single one of you. Thank you guys for making this one of the highest watched Hat Talk Lives. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. Give it a fucked up spin. This is for all the previous code users. This is for Rally. If you don't want it, too bad. Pedro Benda. Didn't see him in here tonight. Petey Benda going once. There's Jenny Wilson with the spin. Appreciate her being here. She's been to a couple of Hat Talk Live events. Pretty much two of the best Hat Talk Live events, actually. I would say. There she is. Spin, spin, spin. She's probably still got her shirt too. Petey Benda going once, going twice. Didn't see him in here tonight. Yes, Yankees are still winning, top of the 8th. Thank you, Dan Josh. Appreciate that. All right, we're going to deactivate. Deactivate. Okay, we're going to spin it again. I promise I'm not going to keep you guys too much longer. I just got to give this away, and then we will move on. Yeah, Crazy Hawk was right there. And will he get it this time? Oh, no, it's going to go to Jacob Masic. And I have not seen him in here either. Going once, Jacob. We'll give him a little bit of time. Jacob, are you out there? Going once, going twice. 2 times. It was right next to each other. And then Crazy Hawk was right on the other side. No Jacob. Okay. Oh, there you go. All right. Spin, spin, spin. 3rd time. Let's see if we can give this hat away. I gotta give this hat away. Gotta be given away. He was in here earlier. Breslin, you still in the house? You still watching? Come on, Breslin. Say you're here, man. Loyalty tier member. Did he stick around for the full hour and a half? Come on. I thought, there he is. Breslin. Yes. Yes. Congratulations, Breslin. Congratulations to everyone. Everyone who's won tonight on the show. Congratulations to everyone who has ever won anything on Hat Talk Live. I have done by far the most giveaways of any show for Gorin Brothers hats. I've given away the most Gorin Brothers hats on any show that exists. That is the absolute fact. Nobody has given away more than I've given away. Okay, so I'm going to close this up. I did my best. I did the best that I could with the talent and the ability that I had. Some people out there may think that they could have done better. Now is your chance. Go ahead, go do it. Go do it. I might not have been 100% for the past, 18 months now? I'm starting to lose track. Almost 18 months. Or 20 months. Yeah, 20 months. 20 months. I will never look at this as a failure. I will never ever look at this as not a success, because I never, it might not have gone where I wanted it to go, but it definitely didn't go as badly as it could have gone. From day one, when I started seeing sales come in, when I had my original code, that was me hitting the ground running. And for the 44 months, it is 44 months that I have been doing this show almost every Thursday night, except for like less than a handful, probably. And some I changed the night, but every week for 44 months, I have been live in some way, shape, or form. And every day for 44 months, I have busted my ass to promote for this company. Whether it was posting a story or doing photos or thinking of creative ways to keep you guys interested in these hats, for 44 months, I did that. And it's been a marathon, and I loved a lot of it, and I hated some of it. And to be honest, like, there's been more that I've hated lately than I've loved, in my opinion. This is, I'm talking about from me. So I don't know if you can sue me for my own comments. I'm not going to thank people by name. You've seen the people who came on the show tonight. I thank them, you know, Cessball, Crazy Hawk, Charisma, Geo, Krista Wilson. If I forgot, I think that's everybody. I appreciate all of them. Things I don't like. There's nothing that I regret, like, that you guys think of, like oh, like I should have done this or I should have done that. I put the pedal to the metal for 44 months, and as I said, I did the best that I could given the circumstances and the way that I felt, and in my abilities. I did the best I could, and I can't be ashamed of that. I can put this away and go, I did the best I could. And I don't think, in my opinion, that this is really being treated or taken from me because of my performance. I really don't feel that I'm to blame, in my opinion. So, but it is what it is. And this is how it goes. I know I labeled this the Hat Talk Live finale because it is the finale for now. And I don't know where we go from here. I don't have the answers. I won't answer you if you ask me, because I don't know. Maybe I'll be back. Maybe I won't. Maybe it'll be Hat Talk Live. Maybe it won't. But I've made friendships here, and that will never change. And I hope that you guys stick around and you support whatever my next venture is. And hey, if you got any ideas of what that next venture is, or if you know of another hat company that you love that might be interested in a great show and a great community, by all means, feel free to send the email right there. So if you have any, opportunities or anything that you can think of, feel free to send them my way. I'm always open to listening to anything. You guys are friends, and you're my network. So if you got something out there that you can throw my way that I might be interested, I'm looking for remote. So just to let you know that, but I mean, I'm looking for something remote. I will miss you. I will miss you too, Edwin. I will miss all of you. As I said, this is bye for now. Hopefully it's not bye forever, but it's definitely bye for a little while at least. I'm definitely going to take a break. One last little story I'm going to leave you with. I don't even know if this really fits here, but I'll tell you anyway. When my mom passed, I should have taken a month off from all this. And the reason I didn't was because the Monday when my mom was in the hospital was the first time that I had been paid by the company in 5 months. So I thought it was kind of shitty of me that after the first time that I got paid, that I would, okay, now I'm peacing out and I'm taking a month off. So I couldn't do that. So I had to show up. I took a week off. I took a week off and I came back. And I regret that now because money isn't everything. But now I'm taking my time and I'm taking my break. And I will let you know that the saddest thing of all of this, the thing that hurts me the most, is that when my mom was in the hospital, this was one of the last things that she wanted for me. She wanted this opportunity for me. And I'm not crying because this is over, because there's part of me that is happy that this is over. But if there's one thing that bugs the shit out of me, was that one of my final conversations in that last week with my mom was that she wanted me to have this opportunity, to the point where she was dying and she sent me to fly across the country to Vegas to go be at the trade show for this company. I had to fly home the next day. You guys already know this story if you were around. The last fact that I'll leave you with, there was no flowers or anything sent by the company. There was no reaching out. One person at the company that I would consider a friend gave their condolences. No one else did. That's a fact. Know your value. Know your worth. If you're working somewhere and you're not appreciated, start looking. Start looking for something else to do, because they will get rid of you quicker than you will jump to that other opportunity. I'm going to leave you with that. So I appreciate all of you. I know there's a lot of comments that I missed towards the end. I will go back and rewatch the video and I'll read all of them. Please keep in touch. If you don't see me on social media, don't be alarmed. But happy birthday to my Aunt Christine, who's in the show watching. Feel free to contact me anytime. Just not about this stuff, because I'm done with that. One last time, thank you all for enjoying the past 44 months. I'll see you when I see you. As always, I'm Big T. We the ones. And Big T we trust. Peace.